Sean. I think I fixed it.
Okay.
Perfect. All right. Perfect. All right. Does everything look and sound good on your side?
Yep. So I can see it. Everything sounds good.
Great.
If anything, I need to turn my volume up a little, but that's about it.
Okay.
There we go.
Awesome. Alrighty. So I know that it was, New Year's week. And the weather was crazy and cold and stuff. I'm curious, how much practice time did you get in with with the kiddies and holidays and everything?
I think I got a decent amount in, but like just that week after Christmas, like having that just off, kind of helped.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because I hadn't really I know I rescheduled because I was supposed to be back on Saturday, like Saturday after.
Yeah, you said your flights got all messed up.
Hand to God, I felt like Kevin McAllister's mom in Home Alone.
Oh man, yeah, she's like trying to get to him, and they're like, "Sorry," and she's like, "Ah!"
Well, she's like, I've been to here, to here, to here, to here, and I'm like, yeah, that's kind of how I feel right now. I was
Yeah,
supposed to leave out of Richmond, Virginia. That flight got canceled. And then I got another flight out of Norfolk, Virginia. And then that flight got delayed by like 2.5 hours, only to get
yeah,
JFK, where like the vast majority of this winter storm that's causing all this delays still was, and got stuck there for like 3 hours. And then they threatened to cancel the flight because they couldn't find a pilot. And I was just like, I don't care who you have to bring in here. I'll fly the damn thing myself.
yeah,
This is some bullshit.
yeah.
Like, I'm gonna get
Aw.
tired.
Yeah, it's so frustrating. My husband, he always likes to have a buffer day because we've had multiple times when we got like due to customs taking too long or like whatever, and you just get stuck overnight. And he's like, I gotta be back for work. Like, I've got meetings and stuff. So he always likes to schedule at least one day as an extra day because we've
Yeah.
had multiple times where, for whatever reason, whether flights getting canceled or delayed, um, maybe like maintenance on aircrafts and like you go from plane to plane, you're changing over. So he always likes to have a buffer day just in case because it's so frustrating. But it happens, like, unfortunately it happens quite a lot, I feel like.
Yeah, I.
And they like overbook the flights and things, and it's
Yep.
just like, ugh.
That's why I don't wait for the seat selection. I select my seat
Hmm.
the second I get my ticket. I'm not doing that standby crap. No.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I was so
I'm
exhausted.
glad you made it home.
Yeah, I was supposed to be back here Saturday at like 8 o'clock in the evening. I don't think I got back till almost 3 in the morning.
Oh my goodness. That is, ugh, such a crappy time to be getting home.
And
Ugh, everyone in the world should be asleep at 3 a.m.
then the other insult to injury aspect is the airport for Cincinnati is technically in Kentucky, so
Hmm.
it's a 45-minute drive.
Yeah. Hmm.
Only
Yeah,
benefit.
Cincinnati. Yeah, it is. You're right. Yeah, I know exactly what airport you're talking about. Huh. You're right.
And
It's right across the border.
so the only benefit to it is there was nobody on the fucking road.
Yeah.
Virtually nobody on the road. So that was the only benefit, was it was actually 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Back up at the bridge.
Yeah, that stinks. That's not a huge airport either.
No, it's not.
Yeah. So sometimes that's nice, and other times it can be problematic.
Very true. That's just like,
Aw, I'm sorry. That just sounds frustrating.
I was just glad to be done, but like I don't think I finally hit my head hit the pillow till almost 5.
Aw, I'm sorry. That
Definitely
stinks.
like I could have a lesson today. I'm gonna be utterly worthless.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like, I'm gonna be just a mess. Yeah. So it's not productive then. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know,
And
can I
then
put
with the holiday being later in the week too, it's like hard to find a
like,
time to schedule and
can
playing
I
catch up from travels.
yeah, it's like I'd be playing the keys with my forehead. Mm.
Oh, yeah, you'd be like conk it out on the on the keyboard. Oh, well, I'm glad you're home. I'm sure your kitties are happy too. Were they okay? That's something I would be kind of concerned about
Well,
myself, is I'd be like, oh, my pets, you know?
that was part of the stress and frustration of it was
Right.
my girlfriend was watching them. They left last Tuesday. Um, I went Tuesday, Wednesday, went basically Tuesday through Saturday was the original plan. Um, and my girlfriend was gonna take two of her boys down to Nashville, and
Okay.
one of them was gonna stay behind. Well, actually, two of them, but one of them was gonna be at the house. So she was gonna leave my door key, like my door key.
Oh, yeah.
Well, she forgot to. So
Oh, no.
we were without food for about 24 hours.
Oh,
Literally.
poor things. I mean, they
So,
could survive that, but it still is like,
yeah.
oh, that's not ideal, and you feel really bad.
And Dexter's been needy as shit since.
Oh, yeah, because they're like, you left us. Yeah, so they want all your attention, and they're probably anxious anytime you leave now, too. Oh.
Yeah, Dexter's been kind of annoying about it, but the other one
Oh.
was still too little.
Yeah.
But that was an
They
additional,
are,
like,
they have their own personalities, they have their own attitudes, and they really do feel like you're their family. So I'm sure they missed you. I'm sorry. That sounds like just all around, just like one of those terrible, horrible, no good, very bad days.
yeah,
Series of
I,
unfortunate events.
I, was, I was not happy.
Aw.
I was
Well,
not.
I'm glad you're safely home now and that everything is hopefully kind of getting back to normal. But yeah, that is tough. And it's like December is when everyone's traveling for the holiday, but then weather is not so great. So it's like, oy.
Yeah, I was very unhappy. I
I
was
get that.
pumped.
Aw. Well, I'm glad that we're here today and we're going to make the most of it. I'm assuming you probably didn't have a ton of time to practice over the holidays, which is perfectly understandable. So let's go ahead and go to that minor key. We're doing the A flat minor,
Correct.
is that right? Okay, sorry. I was like, wait a minute, is it A sharp? Yeah, A flat, because we already did A sharp. So A flat, natural minor. Let's do the 4 octaves hands together first.
Excuse me.
Okay. Oh, you're okay. So excellent. Nice work on that. Let's go ahead and try now our harmonic A flat minor.
Okay.
And this one, the descending tends to be kind of the harder spot. So be sure to kind of think through what we're doing for that. And then let's go ahead and do this one 3 times through.
Okay.
Good. All right. You said oof.
Yeah, it's one of those like finger went to totally the wrong spot, and it was like as you're pushing the key, you're like, shit. Like you can feel it's off, and you're just like, ugh, nope.
Well, we're getting there. So let's go ahead and do our melodic A flat minor now. Nice. All right. How did that feel?
That one feels totally fine.
Excellent. I'm so glad to hear that. Awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and do our A flat minor arpeggio, 4 octaves. Do you want to try hands separate and then together, or do you want to dive straight into hands together?
You just try hands together.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay, next. Nope. The left hand feels a little awkward. Nope. Just had to get the motion in. Like, what's my hand doing? I'm trying to go like over. And I'm like, no, that doesn't work. Then it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I got it. I don't remember.
Nice. All right. So, let's go ahead now, and I want you to try left hand. Let's do all of the chords in that A flat natural minor.
Nope. There it is. I don't know why I mess that up every time. There it is. Yeah. All right.
Great. Awesome. So now we're going to try the other hand, so the right hand. We're going to do the same thing, all of those same chords again.
Okay.
Nice. Awesome. Okay. So then, let's try doing hands together.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice. Awesome. How'd that feel?
A little awkward, but not terrible.
Okay.
I've noticed
Could be
something.
worse, could be better.
I've noticed something when chords are dominant in the right hand. Um, my pinky. I don't know if this is because like years ago I broke it. My pinky has a tendency to go flat. Like if I press, yeah, like my knuckle does this 90-degree angle,
Yeah.
and it gets a little uncomfortable after a point. Not like, oh my god, this hurts, but like this finger isn't bending the right way, and I notice it.
Yeah.
So like unlike I can maintain like the bend on my finger on my left hand, my right hand it just eventually just gives out and goes 90 degrees. Just
Yeah.
locks up.
Hmm.
So mostly when it's just in the like if I'm the the further out I get from center, I've noticed it happens.
Yeah. That makes sense.
So like you can kind of see it right here.
Hmm.
Like if I just stretch that octave,
Hmm.
if I lay my hands flat, I'm fine.
Yeah.
But if I go to try to like put anything else in between
Yeah.
yeah, my knuckle kind of clicks
Hmm.
and then
Yeah.
bam.
So I think you're not going to be able to stay stationary there. Um, are you, is this, so you might have to sometimes roll it instead. If you're feeling like you're overextended and where you are tight
Okay.
and you no longer have movability. Um, So you may have to, instead of being like boom right on it, you may need to like da da da, like da
Okay.
da da instead. I had a fabulous piano teacher named Glenda Potts, but she had teeny tiny hands. Like her hands were honestly the size of like my palm, itty bitty, but she was amazing. But she had to roll all kinds of chords that I did not have to.
So,
So it's just fast. It's like boom. And so you want to have movability all the time. So instead of like boom right on it, you may have to da da da. Hmm. Yeah, right. We are not all Liszt with his giganto hands. So I feel like certain pieces would probably be harder for him. So, you know, depending on what it was and if everything was tight together. So,
you go to like a Tchaikovsky piece.
yeah. And
It's
honestly, a
like,
lot of like if I was playing like Stravinsky or something, a lot of the time that'll be like an orchestral reduction. And so they put like all the orchestra parts in the piano and just expect you to hit them all. I don't. I just make sure I always have the bass line. I always have the tippy top, and I always have whatever theme is like the key theme I should be hearing right now. So all the like junk in the middle, I'm like, I don't need to have like five notes in both hands at all times. Like what?
yeah, that
So I make sure the essentials are there
good.
for an orchestral reduction. If it is written to be a piano piece, that's how it was composed to be. I do try to play it exactly as is. That being said, like if it was a list piece, I might be like, my hands are not made for this, and I may have to modify slightly, like rolling chords, that kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah, it's just
So it's
a
not necessarily a bad thing.
it's just a weird little thing I've noticed. Like,
Yeah.
I
Hmm.
can manually
Yeah, I mean, that's not ideal. The ideal is that, so if you stand and you just let your arms hang, the position your hands just naturally go to is where you want it. So it's going to be like a nice gentle curve. People
Yeah.
talk about like holding a little ball in your hand. But if I think about holding a ball, I get kind of like, I don't know. So like if you just stand
Uh,
and let your arms naturally hang at your sides and then you lift them up, that's kind of the general shape we want. And we want to have movability, flexibility all the time. Like everything should be movable. And we don't want to be like rigid ever, like dun, dun, dun. We want it to be flowing. Everything should feel like it has this ease and flow to it. So if you ever feel like you're getting rigid, we need to check in on our
okay.
technique. But generally, we want to be playing on the tips here, the side of the thumb. We want the wrist to be generally level. So that's why I have you do things like put a pencil, on the back, try to balance it. Um,
Mhm.
but there are times where you'll want more of like this kind of like caressing kind of movement. And also like on the piano, like you'll press down, you'll have like lift sometimes. Like think of like a string puppet, and it's like a string is kind of lifting your wrists up and down. Everything should feel very fluid with your movements. So I definitely recommend doing like wrist rolling, stretching out your hands prior to playing and afterwards. Doing just things like just gentle, like try to keep your fingers nice and loose. So all these joints we want to keep nice and loose.
And I have the like the grip strengthener thing that's got the individual fingers on it.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Hmm.
Because I did that to build up some more hand strength. Because that
Okay.
anything like getting an octave was fine,
Hmm.
not a problem. You throw anything in there,
Oh,
any third
yeah.
note, and I was getting cramps across like the ball of my hand,
Got it. Yeah.
and
So I,
it was
I definitely would
irritating.
recommend stretching being a regular part of your practice.
Yeah, but then when you would like get to getting that C chord would have been impossible. Like
Right.
to keep it, not just to hit it,
Mhm.
no problem.
Yeah,
But
continuing holding it
to hold
out.
it just used to give all right in there, just
Yeah.
like to the point there. I remember waking up one morning after practicing something that admittedly was a little bit beyond my skill level, and I'm like, I can't make a full fist.
Hmm.
Like it hurt to like contract my hand.
Aw, that stinks. Yeah.
Ice, heat, all that fun jazz. But
Yeah,
now,
and sometimes we do have to, you know, do things like ice it or whatnot, because, sometimes it's not even um, necessarily what you're doing piano wise. It can be other things too.
yeah,
So like I've had tendonitis flare-ups and like I've had like carpal tunnel before, but it wasn't necessarily because of my piano. It can be from other things too. So, yeah.
trying to tile your bathroom,
Yeah.
which is what I'm doing right now.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So I definitely want you doing like, and more movable stretches, less of like a rigid, like hold it kind of a thing, and more of like, can I be really like movable with it, fluid? Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and work on some inversions. Let's do the left hand. Let's do that A flat minor, and let's do each of the chords and do the inversions. So root position, first inversion, second inversion, root position up the octave.
Okay. Position. First inversion. Second inversion. Root position. First inversion. Nope. Wait. Some of these the second inversion is what kills me.
Yeah.
Root. Ah, there it is. Second inversion. Root. First inversion. 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 Ooh. Second inversion. That got that. Ooh, I don't like that inversion. And root. First inversion. Second inversion. And then root. First inversion. Second inversion. That's
Hmm.
and that's the octave.
Awesome. All right, good. So I want you to keep working on those this week. Let's go ahead and move to our technique exercise.
Okay. Which one we want to start with?
Do you want to do the Hannon first?
We
Number
can.
7?
The new left hand one's kind of kicking my ass, but
Okay. Well, let's start there then.
okay. Sorry. Itchy. So,
Yeah, with all the dry air in the winter.
yeah, I really need to get a humidifier. I have one for the bedroom, but I need to get like a whole house one.
Oh, yeah, that would definitely help. You can also try just like boiling some water and let it go into the air, or even just put like a bowl of water on a shelf and it'll evaporate into the air. So in the meantime.
I think that'll go for it, probably.
Alrighty, so let's try this left hand technique exercise.
I kind of get the pattern, but I kind of don't at the same time.
Okay, that's fair.
So it's C2, C3, C2. No. How did I end that on the wrong note? Jesus. C, 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 D, E, C, D, C, E, C, C, C. Then it's D, C, D, E, F, C, E, C, F, C, F, C. And this is where it makes a jump that I don't get.
Okay.
But sure, it goes to G, G. Yeah, and this is again the pattern's all kind of squirrely and all over the place because when you get to C, it's C, G, C, D, and it's the downward motion that has been treating me poorly because it goes up to C4. Yes. So C, 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 B, A, C, G, and this is where it like kind of gets me is the motion of this C. Nope, I'm already doing it wrong. So it's B, C, B, C. Blah, blah. B, C, A, or B, A, G, C, F, A, F, C, C, F, C, D, C, G, F, G, C, F, C, E, C, G, C, E. So, like the pattern just kind of goes all over the place. It's like the only thing that stays constant is where you're routed,
Hmm.
like that root of C or G, and then it just goes hog wild on me. Um, where it's F, G, F, E, D. Yeah, this one has been kicking my butt.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what do you feel like if we break it down into the smallest form, the smallest component, what is that?
With this one, I think, I mean, smallest component would just be a measure at a time.
Okay. Yeah. So, maybe this week we just take it measure by measure until each measure you feel like is solid. So you'll just take the first measure and you play it however many times it takes to feel like, all right, I know that I've got that one. Yeah.
So for like the first line, because that's just kind of what I did with this over
Hmm.
the past week. I kind of just did the first four measures, and I'm comfortable there. I'm even comfortable would go so far as to say the first two lines.
Yeah.
maybe a little like reminder again, kind of like we had on one of our Hannon exercises where it's like the last measure before this turnaround, totally fucking different.
Hmm.
It's that downward motion where it like kind of maintains the pattern and then just throws the pattern out the door.
Yeah.
Like it's like what? I
Hmm.
don't even know where to put my fucking hands. Like because it's like, oh, okay, this is kind of the same thing, just backwards, and then no, it's not. And now, no, it's really not.
Yeah, maybe for this week we just work on ascending and really get that clean, and then we worry about descending maybe next week.
Okay,
That sound like a good plan?
sure.
Okay, great. Let's go ahead and do our Hannon exercise. We're on number 7.
Yes. Oh, damn you, Rice Krispie Bones. Yep. Do. My hand. There it is. This is where I always friggin' mess it up. No. Okay. Yeah, so the turnaround is where I'm struggling on this really bad.
Okay, good. So we got to keep working on that this week.
Feel like I've gotten a little bit better with the motion.
Yeah.
There's still some moments where I have like a lazy finger and it doesn't, because this is very complementary.
Yeah.
That's when the fingers move together, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Like in the same motion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's there's the complementary motion and I can't remember the opposite.
Contrary motion?
Yes.
So we call those parallel and contrary. So
Okay.
parallel is when they're moving together on the same path, and
Yes.
then contrary means they're going opposite
Okay, yeah,
on
so
the
this is
same
a
path.
very parallel.
Yeah.
And just every once in a while I have a finger that just decides it's gonna stay put.
Yeah.
Like I think I've got it, and I'm like, ooh, 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 that sounds terrible. But the turnaround is still where I seem to be struggling the most with a lot of these exercises. Just getting a little annoying, but
Aw.
I digress. This one I don't think will take nearly as much work because it's still the same pattern effectively. It's just I keep forgetting because I've gotten so used to the previous ones where they're like high low on the octave.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just want to automatically like, no, high low on octave, and I'm like, no, 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 no.
Yeah.
It's just taking that, taking the pinky and just moving it, and then just same pattern, opposite direction.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. Yes. So we're going to continue working on that this week.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and go to our Bach piece. Could I hear the whole thing first?
Okay. F. Oh, glory.
Piano is something that really your whole body is involved in. So that good posture, stretching ahead of time can really be helpful.
Do we have somebody with a mallet? That would be super.
You're like just beat on these locked muscles.
I swear, it's bad sometimes.
Oh,
Okay. Every time. Stop overextending. F. Oh, tag nabbit. Gotten out of sorts with this. So yeah. did that go? Ugh. And yeah. There, okay, okay. I don't know what happened there. Yeah. Okay. And back to. Why am I biffing this up so? Because it's E, not. There it is. Dagnabbit. God dang it. clearly having some struggles. I can make it through it now, ish.
Yes, you can,
Um,
which is awesome.
mm, mm,
Good. So this week, here's what I think. I want you to practice it slowly, one hand at a time first, to master the independence of the hands. I want you to really focus on identifying the melodic lines. So Bach has a lot of subjects and counter subjects. So really pay attention to the part that's like singing out at all times, like what is the main melody and what is accompanying.
okay.
Um, be really consistent with your fingering. So make sure that every time you play it, it's exactly the same. And if you need to, write in all of the fingering to help yourself be very specific.
Where I tend
Um,
to have more of an issue in the second half.
yeah. hmm we're gonna start really slow and then gradually speed it up. Eventually, we want to be playing this with metronome for that clarity and rhythmic precision.
Okay.
And also pay attention to when there are multiple melodies overlapping or happening at once, because that's something that Bach does a lot in his pieces. So pay attention to like what's my subject, my counter subject, or a subject and answer, these
Okay.
phrases that are like conversing with each other. Um, so paying attention to the keys, the phrasing, the articulation. Bach's music really like weaves and interweaves the melodies between hands. So really paying attention to those
That's
things.
between like the
hmm Yeah.
and and the
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And be very, very consistent with your fingering, even if they seem difficult. Like, the fingers crossing, try to keep it very consistent. Yeah.
there are only a few spots where I think really really struggling, and
Yeah.
and that's regardless. Now the portion out in the left hand of the it should be that should be my forefinger. It is not. It is my three, which
hmm
isn't terrible because the next note is literally E, so I can kind of maintain it, which is what I've been doing. If I'm not paying attention, this is where I get messed up because it's B, A. That G has to be on the three because if
Right.
not, you're not getting the. And even there, I debate it. The parts that I seem to have the most problem with the transition, like this is, I could be paying complete, like I could be laser focused in on the sheet music,
Yeah.
can't seem to get the transitions properly. Are
Yeah.
at
So instead of practicing like phrase by phrase, we need to be practicing this phrase into that phrase.
it, well, that particular section, like I said, if I'm paying attention, I'm good. It's
Mhm.
the and then jumps to the C chord to the B chord. That
Mhm.
part I always trips me up. I
Oh, yeah.
Because when I play the it's 1, 3, 2, 5, or excuse me, yeah. So it's 1, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, and it's telling me that C chord needs to be on the three. So it's usually
Mhm.
like the even though it's right next to each other, I have the hardest time. It trips me up every time.
Yeah.
And in the left hand or in the right hand, my biggest like moment is after the it's that triplet
Yeah.
because I'm not landing that E on the proper finger
Mm,
every time.
right.
Every time I mess that up. So I think it's like kind of like you said, those phrases where I'm having the problems with the transition
Yeah.
definitely need to kind of be focused on.
Yeah. So, so definitely practicing this phrase into that phrase. So not just practicing like this phrase alone, it has to be practicing this phrase moving into the next phrase. Yeah.
Okay.
So let's focus on that this week, okay?
Okay.
Awesome. All right. Well, wonderful work today, Sean. I'm excited. We're back from the holidays, so you'll have more time to focus on your piano and get back into like your regular routine. So keep up the good work. Keep this momentum we picked up today,
Okay.
and be practicing and getting that good work in. I'm excited to see where we're at next Sunday.
Alrighty. Sounds good.
All right. Well, I'll see you soon. Bye, Sean.
Bye.